Hello, welcome back to Let's Play The Settlers 3 in the mission 3 of the Egyptian campaign, I think. And last time we have started with this small area where not much is going on, and we have started expanding to these bigger plains here where we can hopefully get some food production going. Also, we still have the fisherman that actually doesn't catch any fish, which I still have no clue why. Could I build another one somewhere that may have fish? Perhaps later on. Right, so we are building one grain farm, one castle, yeah, right. The waterworks is already working, so I kind of need a mill and a bakery for basic food production, since bread is the preferred food of coal miners, I think. Yeah, I think it was coal miners, so we should get a good amount of coal, and coal is the most important resource for heavy industry. Right, so we start finding resources with this pioneer, no, not pioneer, geologist. Yeah, right, so how many building materials do we have? We have still plenty lying around, so I can start building coal mines. Well, let's start off with let's start off with the up here. We had some gems, right? Let's start by building the gem mine up there, and down here we'll have coal mines. Let's say here 1 and 2. Okay, that's a good amount of coal. We can also have 1 gold mine on this mountain. Good. Now here's iron, that's good. But I also have iron on this mountain, I think. Just a tiny bit. Let's just put it down there in the middle somewhere. Good, and I think I'll also need more carriers. Actually, whilst I'm at it, I don't need 25% diggers, 10% is enough, or let's say that the amount I have right now is enough. So there's a good spot for a gold mine, which I have already put down, that's good. Yes, good spot for an iron ore mine. I thought there was gems up here, but well, we'll probably get it at some point. Woodcutter cannot find any more trees. That's correct. As you can see, we still have plenty of tree trunks lying around at the woodcutters, so that's not an issue. There's the gems. Any more gems? Or is that a single deposit? So I think if I put it down up there, we could get a couple of gems out of it. Good, so the grain farm just needs to be finished up. Yes? No? Probably. The fort it needs 1 more stone. Whilst we're at it, we do need more stone, or we could use more stone, so let's build a stone cut just down here to start mining out this area. Also, we know the enemy is to the right here, so we should probably expand more to the left with the pioneers. You could help in finding resources, please. Good, so there's another pioneer that isn't doing anything. Any more pioneers? If the map was a bit bigger, I could see it more exactly where people are. Right now it's 1 pixel dot on a 32-inch 4K monitor, so go figure how well I can see these dots. Right, so you can also not find any trees, then go and remove trees up there. What are you? You are a swordsman, that's good. Whoops. No, I don't want to move you. Should we build another tower for visibility up here? What I also need is another residence at some point. We could put it here, perhaps. We need that soon, since I feel like we don't have many carriers going around anymore. So here's a lot of all kinds of resources, that's also good. Well, let's build a large residence right here. That should help, and then we also could use an iron smelter at some point. You start taking land, please. Up here we're almost done capturing all this land here as well. Alright, so the fortress has been occupied. We will demolish this tower and take the army and get it around here somewhere. So I need a lot more farming space at some point. Okay, all the mines are being built, which is good. And we can also build on deserts. I think the other civilizations cannot build on deserts. So what do we need? I basically do want a toolsmith somewhere, so I at least could build some additional tools if I need them. So we'll put that there. It's not priority to have it at an efficient stage where you can optimize logistics, since it's rare that you need more tools. Well, not necessarily rare, but weapons are more important. And you guys go there. Thank you. Can I build a lookout tower somewhere here? No. Alright. So I wonder where the enemy is. Could I get one spy? Which is carriers, pioneers to carriers, one thief. No, don't have enough carriers, so yep. Please build this with high priority. Do I need some building materials? No, I have enough. I really have enough building materials. Okay, can I build a weaponsmith somewhere here? I can. So I can build a weaponsmith somewhere here. I can also probably build a gold smelter somewhere here. Then I would have a basic industry infrastructure up here, which would leave me space for a mill and a bakery somewhere here, perhaps. He needs to cut down a bit more. What? Was there a spy going around? Anyways, we are doing that. We are also taking land here. That's good. For the stone. Where are you cutting trees? Everywhere. Let's focus on this area so I can build a second farm at some point. That thing has produced 4 gems already without any fish. Where did he did not produce any fish, right? I wonder where could I get some fish. It's just bugged? I don't know, but we need to get the bakeries going, so I will put down the mill here and the bakery. That takes more space. Wish I could build it here, so let's focus you on this area instead. And you as well, so I can cut that down a bit faster. Right, he's still producing without any food. I think the mines have a certain amount of tries to get resources out there was whoop, that's the wrong button. There was fish being produced. There's 1 fish in the gold mine, so perhaps I should rebuild the fisherman here. Not sure though. Here's a fish, here's a fish. There's a fish. Yeah, let's build it here again. That was probably a waste of resources, but okay. I mean, I'm working on the bread production. There's iron, a lot of iron. This iron is also working, coal is working. The large residence should also help quite a bit by providing more carriers. Then we should have enough people going around again, since we are really capped on carriers right now. 20% carriers, that's okay, but only if you have a certain amount of carriers, certain amount of settlers total already. But well, let's skip a minute or so. So it needs 2 stone, there's one. Why are they not getting this stone deposit from around here? Anyways, we'll take our pioneers from here and start getting land back there. Also these artifacts, not sure, that hasn't happened before the history collection, but then again it wasn't that high a resolution back in the day. Okay, so here we have a toolsmith and an iron ore mine. Good. And that one should be done soon. Now it's done. Good, that should help tremendously by providing more carriers to the economy. Now, can I build a bakery here? Not yet. I think the tree stumps have to decay first, which takes a tiny amount of time. But the grain hasn't grown yet anyways, and it has to be milled first, so there's no rush there. Okay, people are coming out of the house. Now, do I have enough for 1 thief? I do, good. You go back here, I want to scout around. This is also a thief right here. Okay. We have now a toolsmith being built, a fisherman being built. We have a ton of iron deposits that we have yet to use. You guys start taking land. Perhaps there's also more gem deposits around. So that guy has 50. So yeah, you can see that there's a finding chance, and each food will give you a certain amount of tries before it's used up. So this gold mine would use up a food, and I think the preferred food gives 10 tries or something. So for one fish it would on average produce 7.2 gold, unprocessed gold ore. Good, now back here I think I can build a lookout tower, which we will do, so we can see a bit more. There's a lot of snow around here. Okay. What's the next step we have to do? Bakery, right? Bakery. Oh, come on, can I not fit any bakery around here? That sucks. But let's try skipping another minute. Perhaps it was just... Really? No bakery there? Huh. I mean, the sawmill cannot produce any more stuff because there's no... I need to use up a bit of wood, so let's build that, and we will store gems in here. Good, and gold. We could also melt some gold. We could do that up here. Let's do it up here. It's not efficient, but it will work. Then we can build a gold storage. Good. And how much do they need? They take 2 stone and 2 wood each. Okay. Problem is I still have tons of wood just lying around. And I cannot do anything with it. But, well, we have 1 grain farm, we need more than that. We have 1 mill. Now, if we cannot build a bakery here, we really cannot build a bakery around here. That's terrible. Can I build one if the lookout tower is gone? Woodcutter, let's focus on this area currently. Like really, where do I put my bakery? I mean, I could put it around here. It will at least be right in the middle of all 3 mountains, kind of, so it would reduce travel distances across all mountains, but currently my mines are up here, so that, well, yeah. Everything will be fine. There we go. The area for gems has been done. How much strength do we have? 53. That's not too bad. What are you? You are a geologist. Also thief. There's the enemy, okay. So yeah, I think we should really fortify this position around here. Perhaps I do want to go 1 more... doesn't fit. I could build a large watchtower around here. So the enemy would have to take that first. So there's a bit of land up there. What's down here in the south? And you find resources, please. Okay, so back here, that's good. So several things I want to do. I want to have more grain farms. For that I need more buildable areas. I also would like to have a brewery at some point with a sphinx somewhere and a large pyramid. Let's build a large pyramid right here. Takes 6 wood and 20 stone. That's just imbalanced imbalanced ratio. It's really, stone melts away so fast and wood lasts for so long. We have 1, 2. Do we have all our geologists? No. Well, there's some gold around here. I'm not sure. Let's just bring him down here, because I know there's a lot of iron, there's coal and a bit of gold. We can scout that out if we need it, but I'd be more interested in finding another gem deposit. That would be cool. Okay, bakery is being built. And whilst they are shoveling around there, is the gold working? Probably don't have a lot of coal left, so there's at least fish being produced. That's good. So the gold mine is working just fine. Wish they would also deliver some to the gem mine though. We do have 2 fishermen, right? So I could build another fisher... Well, we also have another fishing pole. So I could build more fishermen, potentially. That will just cost a bit of resources, but will not hurt otherwise. Also, perhaps we should build a woodcutter around here. Okay, but now I've built enough for the time being. Okay, so that seems to be a closed part where we can defend. We can defend this fortress quite easily. We just leave the enemy a lot of mountain if we defend back here, but that should not be too much of an issue since we have also plenty of mountains. I need coal. I need coal. Come on, coal. Bread. Prioritize the building of the bakery, please. I mean, the pyramid will be built, fishermen will be built, woodcutter will be built eventually. You cannot find any more trees, right? So let's cut down those trees. Where's the other? That one is trying to cut down these trees. Okay. It's just at the maximum of 8 trunks. So I need to get more wood out of the way. The easiest thing I could do is build a storage area just for wood. But the bakery is coming along nicely, which should bring us a lot of bread. Now, food. We also need the pig farm and the slaughterhouse at some point. But to that end I need at least a second farm. You find resources, please, and you too. Thank you. And thief. Going around at the bottom. There's coal, and there's coal. Not too bad, could be worse. Yeah. Okay, bakery is working. Gold, also cool. And what else do we have? I cannot, there it is. So we need 12 more stone for the pyramid. That's okay. And the second fishery is being built. We have a lot of settlers standing around, which is also not too bad. Yeah, there's coal, thank you. There's a lot of stone also back here. Perhaps I could build another stone cutter, just to speed up the production of stone. There's gold. It's not what I want necessarily. You two guys, well, yeah, let's just take the border up to the red border. The blue border. Now, coal really is also a problem, otherwise we would have at least gold going, but now with bread we should get more coal, right? Bakery is working as fast as it can. I mean, I can skip another minute. Can I build a second grain farm already? I could build it around here. I think I will do that. So we have a second grain farm. We can build a... Yeah, perhaps I can build it somewhere around here, the slaughterhouse. And then... not the slaughterhouse, pig farm, and then the slaughterhouse. Well, that's a tough one to place. Perhaps the pig farm takes less space than the slaughterhouse. Ah well, perhaps I can convert a bit of this land over to regular land if I get the pyramid built. For that I would also like to have a brewery. It doesn't need to work at peak efficiency. And a small sphinx, so we can at least produce a bit of alcohol. Now I have a priest here. I cannot yet siphon swamp. Okay, down here. It looks like that area of the island is completely mine. So if that's so, then we have a lot of potential to grow and only have to defend this small area here. The rest can all be used for economic growth. Okay. Now we are building a second grain farm, that's good. We're also producing a lot more fish now, which is also good. Also, priority of transportation, not distribution. Gems need to be way higher up. Also gold needs to be way higher up. And unprocessed gold needs to be at least, what's that? Not sure what that is, but it needs to be higher than that. Ah, it's Flour. It's flour. Okay, so I want these two to go into the storage area as soon as possible. And I want gold to be produced constantly, so I have at least a strong army. Yeah. Also, why are there so many standing around if there is gold to be transported down here? Shouldn't more settlers be moving around, transporting goods? Okay, so here's the end of the island. We are building a second grain farm. And we have a stone-cutter's hut built. Stone-cutter's coming, good. So we still have enough tools. What tools are lying around? We have a couple of saws, one fishing rod, one scythe, and an axe. Okay. But we are producing coal now, so that should help us produce gold, and that should help us increase the what is it actually? Strength? Just strength, not morale or something? Okay, I'll skip a couple of minutes here. So we have a brewery now, which should work. Should work. Ah, wood is always full. Always, always, always. So I would love to build a barracks here and the weaponsmith here. So I have this area for military production, a bit inland to the enemy lands. Also, why are you all back down there? You need to be closer to the fortress. Okay, so yeah, that leaves the problem of the pig farm. Where could I put a pig farm? And yeah, I wanted to, well, here I want to build the... here I could build a storage area. I'll build it right here and I will store processed wood in it. So the sawmill will be working constantly, and thus we should get a bit more wood transported away and cut down. Alright. So let's skip 1 or 2 minutes. That has been built. Here we have just gold. Also spy. I don't think there's a lot more to see down here. Oh, actually, it's more than I expected. I wonder what strength the enemy has. We cannot drain swamp yet. We could produce meat from fish, interestingly enough. And we could deforest the area by putting a forest fire down. Okay. Interesting. What else do we have? Bowman to borderman. So bowmen can't shoot or something. Banish enemies. Strengthen soldiers. And convert regular land to desert. It's not the best thing to do, since if we produce a desert we cannot build grain on it anymore, I think. Okay. But we at least have now bread. Still nothing going to the iron mine. Why? I don't know. Oh! But I did set that last time, didn't I? I thought I set the priorities. That would explain why there's no food going over to the iron mine. Did that just not work? Did it not accept it? Or what did I do wrong? It was... yeah, I thought I set it. But now at least we have set it, so the iron mine should at least get some food, even if it's not the preferred food. And that means we should get a small trickle of iron going in. What was it? It's out of minerals, or? I didn't read that one. Damn. Yeah, probably out of minerals. Could that be? Could be, since the finding rate is going down drastically. That's too bad. I really like gem mines. They're just so easy to do, and they have a bigger effect than gold, I think, or the same effect as gold on the other civilizations. But since you can mine out gems, gold has lesser effect on the Egyptians, something like that. You find resources there, please, and you could also come over to this mountain. Okay, we are at the border down here, which is great. There's a ton of people going around. Well, it has at least produced one more gem, so it's not yet done. We are also producing iron now. Good, things are coming together. I think we'll build a couple more lookout towers down here. Oh, there's another mountain back here, that's cool. Now, do we have enough, or no? We can still not drain the swamp. We're almost full on wood. Okay, so that has been deforested. You can help down there. That one is almost full, and the sawmill still has 6 wood lying around. 3, 4, is it 6 stacks? Whoa. Ah, well, yeah, that's okay-ish. As long as the enemy doesn't attack further, which they might. You go up here. Looks like they are kind of attacking, are they? Should defend this area. Also, I don't have any bowmen. That would make it a bit more defensible. Well, we'll see. They do have bowmen. They also have priest, right? But I think we should be fine. Should be fine. It's not a large force. I think this really has been attracted by my pioneers. Okay, there we go. Strike them down. Strike them down. Okay, there we go. Yeah, that, well, wasn't a threatening attack. But it shows me I should start producing soldiers as soon as possible. Which means I will queue up the production of weapons and of the barracks right now. Also, I don't think I can promote... Oh, I can promote! So we will promote swordsman first. Iron mine, okay, so we have had a battle and we are building swordsman. Can I build a lookout tower somewhere? No. Down here is the... Nah. No, I don't want to build one there. Perhaps here we could see this area. That's not too bad. Okay. Wow, that's a huge area down here. Still not enough to drain the swamp. We don't have enough grain, that's the problem currently, but we now have 2 fully working grain farms, I hope. So that should speed things up and produce just enough for the brewery and the bakery. And since we are getting food to the iron mine now, we should also get some iron. At least. Okay, so there's a bit of gem being put there. Why is no one... Really, I don't get it. Recruitment, let's not put it on automatic right now. I really don't get it. Why are there so many people just standing around? Do I have to increase the amount of carriers? Will that help? Say 50% of settlers are carriers? I thought that would only affect how many people are being recruited. Like, all the people can be carriers, but if you set this threshold, they will be automatically recruited. And they cannot be recruited if there is no if there's no free carrier left that is above this threshold. But perhaps I'm wrong. Also, they are attacking again. Wow, I think I really have to up my soldier production and also set this to automatic. I mean, we still have a couple of them, but it's taking a toll. Can I build a healer's quarters around here? Will that help? I think it might help. Alright, build up the army camp. That guy has 6 iron bars, so almost full. We are producing more alcohol, which means we can promote soldiers sooner. And okay, we can now. Okay, so it's such an area that's being converted. Well, that will take a while. Can we... Well, it's an area big enough for a pig farm. That one is probably a bad idea because it's on the farming grounds. Also, I need another grain farm for the enough grain production for another grain consuming building. And there would be another space to build grain. Okay, we still have enough settlers just standing around. Perhaps it's also just a set number of settlers can carry stuff because the game had to limit resources, computing power, and yeah, that may have been a way they reduced computing power by reducing the amount of moving objects. Maybe. What am I building here? Healer's quarter. Okay, that's okay. The barracks can also be built. Good. What else could we build? I mean, I would love to have more alcohol production, but yeah, perhaps I will have 1 or 2 alcohol production chains on this part of the island. But yeah, I mean, I would love to get more meat, so we can at least have a decent amount of iron being supplied. That's just not a space to put it. That guy should run out of trees, then we can destroy... I think he has already run out of trees, so let's destroy that woodcutter. And we have one that is already cutting down in this area. Perhaps we'll have another one down here once they have claimed this land. And there's a lot of coal around here, but still no sight of... you are the geologist I sent down there. Okay, all soldiers go and heal up. Do I have enough stone? It's really just the carriers that are the problem. There's gold. Also, I need another gold storage area somewhere. I don't know where. Yeah, let's put it here. Why not? Coal. No gems. That's much better with vision. I can see a lot more now. Good. Soldiers are all healed, but the strong ones. Need to heal those. No, none of them is healed. I wonder what the range is of the healer to go out. I don't think it's too large, that's the problem. Yeah, I need to bring them very close. So it's if you have a decent amount of soldier production going, I think it's not worth bothering with healers. Also, we have a couple of soldiers now. Bowmen, most importantly. Can we increase some strength again? No. No. It's a long time before we can do that. But we are at 70% by just gold and gems. That's good. You find resources. Down here we will build another watchtower. There's gold. There's a lot of gold on this map somehow. Okay, I can still not build another grain farm in this area. Coal. Perhaps I can build one around here. Let's see. Grain farm. Nope. Not a single one. There's iron. At least I have the second stage of swordsman already. Oh, there's an attack. I skipped a minute and there was an attack. And my soldiers are all over the place. Can I set a rally point? I don't think I can, right? No. Okay. So we are strong enough to repel the attacks for now. The question is how much alcohol can they produce? Because I cannot produce a lot of alcohol and I also have the problem of iron shortage. Although it seems to work not too terribly. Now, can I build a grain farm somewhere? That's just too close to the other grain farm, isn't it? Ah. I mean, I could just... Why are you standing there? I could just build the pig farm and slaughterhouse and divide my produced grain to the 3 buildings. That's really hard to make it logistically efficient. I think I'll put a slaughterhouse there and the pig farm here. Then we have space up here for another grain farm once we have deforested that area. How can I get rid of some wood? What I can do is build another sawmill that will store up a couple of trunks. And do I need another large house at some point? Perhaps I do. But where would we put that? Don't know. So bring the soldiers more to the front. Okay. I think we have some attacks from time to time, but they're not too strong. And we are getting there. We are getting better with our economy. I mean, the good part is as long as the toolsmith is at 8 iron bars, all the iron will go into weapon production. And it seems to just about work. We just about have enough iron to supply the smelter and the smith full time. Okay, but still I'd love to drain that swamp. Not sure if the people actually get around to this building. Can they get through? Oh yeah, they can get through. Okay, that's good. still 1 or 2 grain farms extra would be nice. Now we have the gold being produced again. We are at 73% strength, which is not bad. I mean, defense is always at 100%. We are almost 3/4 as strong on enemy territory as we are on our own, which is good. So the bakery is actually working quite nicely, gets a lot of grain. The brewery doesn't get a lot of grain. Alright, slaughterhouse is being built, the pig farm is also being built. Still, grain is the problem. And I cannot build another grain farm, can I? Still not. And no gems have been found yet. Let's check out this mountain down here. Up here? Can I build a grain farm up here? I can! Okay. That's great. Great news. So let's prioritize this. And actually it's a very long episode, I see. Well, that's okay. Well, perhaps I should save. Good. Now we are building this grain farm. I think I don't have any more. Let's see, which one is the farmer? Is that the farmer? No, cannot be. I at least have 2. Is that the farmer? No. This mine is out of minerals. Will it really not produce anymore? Well, if so, then yes. Let's scrap it. Too bad. No more gems for us. But we have still plenty of gold. And by plenty I mean really too much. Tons and tons of gold going around. Yes, okay, so I don't have one. So let's go over here and say we need one more. Perhaps what was that? Was that weapons down here? Ah, weapons, yeah. Gems! Oh, right! Look at that! We have more gems. He should just see if there's a bigger patch around or not, then I will build a gem mine right there. Oh, there's also gems. Well, thank you, enemy. We will build our gem mine right here. One of them at least. You guys don't go after these nice geologists that actually help us by finding gems. And coal, okay, that's not what I wanted. There's a little bit of gems around there. It looks like a mixed bag so far. I'm interested in this area. What's there? Is there more gems? Also, you can go to the middle of the mountain. No, you, why? Why? I wish I could order the soldiers not to attack civilians, and by civilians I mean geologists, and no, not much more gems there, but there is some gems, so that's enough for me. I can't see. Okay, so here, good. So at least a couple of gems, that will help. Slaughterhouse is almost ready. Grain farm has been built. Okay. We have a decent amount of gems. And we can promote our archers. Good. Although archers don't really... archers don't really capture enemy buildings. It's still nice to have them in a fight of armies. Okay, that is being built. You should find resources around here. Also, I've never tried... Well, I have tried in the Roman campaign, I think, the catapults, but siege weapons in general... I think I've never fired a single shot with any siege weapon in the entire Let's Play, because I built a catapult or something, or cannons, and they couldn't get to the enemy, so yeah. Not too useful. What do the Egyptians have for that? They would have ballista. Alright, ballista. What does it take? Probably... Well, possibly they use wood for ammunition. That wouldn't be too bad. But I don't have space to plant down a ballista manufacturer. So no ballista for us. Okay. Yeah, I think I will end the episode here. Has been a very long episode anyway, so thanks a lot for watching. Hope you have enjoyed, and if you have remarks or comments or compliments or whatever, feel free to leave them in the comments. As always, I'm always glad about feedback, so I know if I produce some content that, well, primarily I'm doing it for my fun, for my own fun, but if I can accommodate some people's wishes whilst having fun, that wouldn't be too bad either. So yeah, thanks a lot for watching, hope to see you again, and have a nice day. Goodbye. That was a fitting sound at the end of the episode. Donkey was slaughtered or something. Well, bye.